How's it going, Radical viewers? Gaddy right back into it. More Ghost Recon Breakpoint. Not gameplay this time, though. This time I'm talking about some news that dropped a while ago. And apparently my friends had no idea it even existed. I caught it by Twitter. I have no idea how many other people actually caught this that aren't like just diehard fans or just have Twitter and all this other stuff. But they announced when we're finally getting access to Golem Island, when we're getting access to the raids. And if you don't believe me or don't want to hear me ramble, go ahead down below in the description where I drop the link right to their forums to confirm everything I say. That said, here's the bad news. Golem Island, the Terminator Live event, and the raids unlock in December. Yeah. Not thrilled about that. Not thrilled about waiting even longer. Thank God my battle rewards are almost done, though, so I can just put the game down and wait. Right? That said, we are getting an update in November. It's going to be just major bug fixes and all this. Hopefully they're going to fix the item wheel locking up. Hopefully they're going to fix the weird issue with the rocket launcher being like a primary cause for that. I swear to God, it's the only time my item wheel locks up in that game now is when I'm pulling out the rocket launcher and it just decides not to fire. Guys, that ticked me off. And hopefully base jumping. Y'all ever try that in Breakpoint where you know you can base jump off this? It's obviously something you can base jump off of, but instead you either A, just kind of float off all Wile E. Coyote status and then you just drop down. Or even worse, you do kind of base jump, but it's on a small ledge behind the one you're trying to go off of, and you just face plant onto the lower ledge and die. I love that one. God, that one ticks me off. That's basically most of it right there. I mean, there's an update in November. It's mostly going to be major bug fixes and all this. Probably some stuff for the raid, and knowing Ubisoft, they're going to drop some more cosmetic items on us that they're just going to slip right in. They have a weird tendency of doing that, and I don't know why they do that. The raid itself, the Terminator Live event, all that comes in December. They also touched on their E3 announcement about the AI teammates. They are coming. They are working on it. It's just going to take a lot of time. Like, they don't even give a time frame when they think it's going to be done. If I was being generous, I would say first quarter of next year. If I'm being realistic, second to third quarter. If they're really lazy about it and just don't have the funding, either fourth quarter or not at all. This kind of depends on what happens. But that's generally it. And frankly, yeah, I'm bummed because this is going the exact same route Wildlands did, where I feel like I bought an unfinished product. And rather than having a full game, I invested in a game. That said, one of the common arguments I constantly see online about Ghost Recon Breakpoint, and it's my favorite one to poke fun at. People constantly say, don't get Breakpoint, go buy Wildlands. I laugh at those people because they obviously weren't there for Wildlands when it was first released. Because it's the exact same damn thing we're going through right now. The game was short, buggy as sin. Really, the only difference I'm seeing right now is that, frankly, the first DLC for Wildlands frickin' sucked a lot. Really hoping we don't have that problem here. But people constantly use that argument, and I constantly counter, were you there when it first came out? Because it's the exact same thing. Like, it was literally the exact same thing. For Wildlands, we get PvP for like the first month or two. I can't remember the exact date of it. I just remember they kept talking about, it's coming, we promise, it will be here eventually. And it kind of got dropped, and I honestly forgot it existed. I know. And that's it for this video, guys. I got nothing else. And again, if you want to check for yourself or read more, I say detail, but anyone that has been on Ubisoft forums and listened to their news knows how vague they can be about this stuff. I gave you a hint. What I gave you was like the key bullet points of actual detail that they kind of gave. They talk a little bit about how they're going to change up the in-game economy. Okay. I don't know what the issue with that was in the first place. I mean, yeah, at the start, I didn't get enough skill credits to really do some of the stuff I wanted to do with skill credits, but it didn't deter me. And hell, looking at my freaking character now, he's got over 200 grand just sitting in his pocket, burning a hole in it. And I got nothing else to spend it on, really, that I want in the game. Really hoping they have more content with that update. Because I would like to buy new things that look cool on my character. Anyway, guys. Thank you all for watching. Till next time, kids. Take care now. Bye-bye, then. Oh, fun fact. This is like my 7th attempt at recording this. Because I kept tripping over my words if someone was knocking at my door. Fun little fact.